loading snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. That there is Joke.
Yo.
That there is Sin.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Queen. This is Loading Snacks Weekly, where we get together once a week and we talk about things that are happening in pop culture. And today,
Today,
we're going to do a little bit of a year in review. Pop culture year in review. Now, before we get too deep into that, we're going to have a brief discussion about the rise of Skywalker.
okay,
I don't want to get into spoilers right now.
got it.
I just want your overall impressions. I haven't seen it. I spoiled myself. Let me not say I've been spoiled. I spoiled myself. But I want to know where you are. And then once we do that, we're going to talk about, this kind of being the thing that happened at the end of the year. We talk about the rest of the year. Just kind of, where we are on 2019 as a whole. Okay? So, who wants to start?
I can go ahead and start.
My man.
Okay.
I will say that I was impressed by the rise of Skywalker.
Yeah?
Honestly, there were a few moments that I kind of was like, not too sure about, but overall though, I thought it was put together real well. I do think there were some things that happened that were involved in this movie that definitely should have been in The Last Jedi.
Okay.
To leave a little more room for development within side
I do agree
of
with that.
Skywalker. I believe in them trying to give the fans what they wanted. They bought some of the things that weren't answered in The Last Jedi and kind of just like, oh, here you go. It's there, but didn't necessarily have enough time to take it and like run and kind of build on it a little bit more.
Okay.
Overall, I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
I went in. I don't want to say I went in with low expectations. I went in with the this should be okay type of thing, and I came out very happy.
I dig that.
Yeah, I can agree. This one feels like what JJ was wanted to do from the beginning. This is where he wanted to end up at. He just had to find ways to correct or adjust or fix what happened in The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So I see exactly what you're saying. Like, if he would have had the chance to do all three of them, then yes. You know what I mean? Then everything would have flushed out a lot more better and all that type of stuff. But not doing that second one, trying to go back and find a way to make it work, trying to make it work with
what he had to work with.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Which, okay, he did, you know what I mean? But yes, I completely agree with yes, more time would have been a lot better. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the most out of all three of this current run. Definitely. Like,
I dig that.
Like, I will say, the big climax and battle, whatever, sequence thing, whatever, very in game.
Oh,
to me,
most certainly,
100% very in game to me. I was like, see what you're doing there. I see where you're getting stuff from. Just.
It was definitely not. It was not the end game. It was like,
yeah,
we see, we can do it too.
Yeah, that homework meme that goes around.
Like, just change it up a little bit so nobody recognize it.
Yeah, I was like, I see what you're doing. I get it, but no, overall, I enjoyed it. I did.
I dig that. What I want to say, I was just double checking something, but I think that the biggest issue with this trilogy in particular was specifically that it had multiple directors with multiple visions, and the last set, whether you like the prequel trilogy or not, whether you love the first trilogy or not, the vision seemed to be the same. The same,
yes.
Right? Because of the overall, the way the story was done. And I'm gonna say that I feel like because maybe they just didn't write this all. Like, I feel like this was not written as a trilogy.
It was written kind of as each individual standalone verse.
Like I said, I think I read an article with JJ saying like he had like plans and ideas and like where he wanted to go and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
right, but didn't actually write. Like didn't write it. You know what I mean? Like didn't have it
already written and laid out. Like, this is what I was looking at for the first one, the second one, and the third one. You know, we just kind of had like ideas and stuff he wanted to do or whatever.
Right.
Then when he didn't do the second one, somebody else picked it up. Like, okay, I see what they did with it.
Now let me.
Not where I was going to go with it, but let me try to
get it to where I wanted to go.
Let me try to get it there. You know what I mean? And close this thing out.
Yeah, I feel like there was maybe some pressure from the top, maybe the brass at Disney or whatever, on Ryan to course correct with things that people didn't necessarily like about the first film that JJ did. And I feel like a lot of what was happening there was he was unfortunately put in a position where he was trying to make fans happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To a certain extent, with things that were unanswered because he didn't have a second part of, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it would have been, if nothing else, to me, smart to say, all right, well, let's take JJ and try to put him in like a Kevin Feige role, if nothing else. If we're going to put somebody else in the director's chair,
right?
Let's at least kind of try to have somebody that's overseeing
so we keep that
where
same,
it is, so we keep it
same vibe,
cohesive.
same tone, yeah, just like you mentioned the other one time.
Keep it cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'll let y'all know what I think when I see it. But I'm glad you both enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. I'm seeing a lot of criticisms. I can't say whether they're right or not, but you know, we'll come back to that,
right?
For sure. So let's talk about 2019, man. Man, this year was so packed, chock full of things. It's almost hard to remember that they all happened this year.
You ain't lying.
This year, bruh. So, even if, like, I mean, if you're just talking movies, just movies, Captain Marvel, Endgame, Spider-Man. I mean, that's just...
I don't think, like, damn, that was all this year.
All this year, bruh.
I almost forgot Captain Marvel, honestly, for a second.
I'm just saying, like,
there was some
definite Joker.
Yes.
It 2.
John Wick 3.
John Wick 3.
Hobbs and Shaw. Hey, don't start that. Don't start that.
Hobbs and Shaw was okay, but
Jumanji 2.
Hey?
Nah, don't start with me.
Let me tell you how I saw the first 10 minutes of Jumanji 2.
But, oh, yeah. Yeah. That song was looking pretty good, huh?
No. I knew something was wrong when the movie was getting ready to come on, and Sony popped up before the movie. I was like, something's wrong here.
That's not Star Wars.
That's not St. Lucas.
My 2019, strong year.
Yeah.
Strong year, man.
Closing things out on a good note.
It's crazy. It went so fast.
It did.
What it did when you go back and, like I said, just go back and think that happened all this year. Like
that was just the movie side.
Yeah.
That's just movies. That's not streaming. That's not Disney Plus. Mandalorian.
Baby Yoda.
That's not. I mean, now we got The Witcher.
Yes.
Which is talking to me right now. Speaking my language right now.
It is.
Like something.
Game of Thrones ended this year.
Sure did.
Good Lord. A lot of great things this year.
2019. Some bangers this year. And we're not talking about games. We're going to say that for cutscenes. We're not even in games. We just talking movies. A little bit of TV. But the movies alone, in terms of pop culture, stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, One Piece had like its 20th anniversary this year.
Bro.
Yeah, like, amazing.
Like any anime want to sell it, like that one really hits because you don't think of anime sometimes. Like if you're only watching the show, and necessarily you didn't know or you didn't read the manga to know that was out ages before the show began, you would kind of scratch your head like, wait, One Piece 20 years?
20 years.
The show been going on almost by itself for almost 20 years.
1999.
Bro, we got a new wrestling. AEW.
Yes.
New wrestling promotion.
But not just like any wrestling promotion though. Like that's not. It ain't like, I mean, cause come on, man, wrestling promotions can pop up.
Yeah.
This ain't no baby. Yeah.
Serious competitor.
Major TV deal.
Mm-hmm.
We
Big
selling
people
out.
behind it.
We selling out venues. Their second pay-per-view sold out in 59 minutes.
You actually got to go to one?
I got to go to pay-per-view, and yeah, in the flagship, the show when it first kicked off.
Yeah.
Saw Dragon Ball Broly movie in the theater this year.
Broly came out in the theater.
Yeah.
2019, bruh. Like it's just something about it. Frozen 2.
Mm-hmm.
Into the unknown.
Okay.
You really had to do that?
Oh yeah. It's real. It's real. Listen. All-Star Comic-Con. Snack stage.
Facts.
Yeah, we did that.
Got the belt.
Champs in the building.
Got the belt.
We do.
Amazing.
This year.
Panels.
Yeah. I mean,
picked up a new member.
You lost a member.
One's teetering.
Well, I don't know. I guess technically you never really lose.
Yeah.
But man, this year really there was no stopping. This year was non-stop.
Yeah.
Like every time I turned around, it was something else.
Something was popping up,
going on, and I don't see that coming to an end anytime soon.
No, especially 2020. Oh, absolutely.
No, we coming out swinging 2020. Come on now, we starting off with MagFest.
Well, that's every year we start with MagFest, but it's like
right in the Kakarot. Right after that,
there's a. I don't know, man. 2019. Just I don't know how the stars aligned the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To bring so many things together, or have so many things, like the culmination of things,
mm-hmm.
the anniversaries and celebrations of things. This year for pop culture, like I feel like it went. Every year has been growing, but I feel like it just went to a completely different level this year. Like the number of people who just didn't know or didn't care or weren't into it, who now are like Martin Scorsese still need a smack, but
a couple of them actually.
But let me just say that the way that someone like Martin Scorsese is talking, the kind of respect that he has, that people give him for what he's accomplished, for what he's done, people that look to him, creators that are quote unquote following in his footsteps, study what he's done with film and so forth. For him to come out talking the way he's talking shows how much of a threat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our childhood was
to
men like him.
Mm-hmm.
We here.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like like I feel like more people were saddened by what he was saying than were angry about what he was saying, because of the idea of the perpetual ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know and I don't want to know. I just have an opinion and I'm just going to state it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I feel like pop culture is and always has been, but especially more recently, about kind of breaking that stuff down, kind of killing those kinds of walls and changing those kinds of opinions. When we go to cons, they seem more ready to accept, more open to the ideas of other people, of inclusivity, of, those kinds of things, and looking at gaining an understanding of why people like what they like. You know what I mean? And I respect the idea. Like, there are people who want to jump out of planes. I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, I'm not mad at you.
You're not talking down about it like you're stupid for doing that.
I'm not mad at you for wanting to jump out of a plane, and it's not keeping me from being able to do what I want to do. But it's not having an effect on my money. And the kind of movies we love, and what's happening and how it's growing is affecting his money. It is changing what he's able to do the way he used to do it. Because what he does isn't popular anymore outside of pop culture. Mind you, he's been doing the same thing for the entire time.
Yeah.
Just, I know what I'll do. A gangster movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, all right.
We get it.
Why? Because gangsters are cinema.
Okay.
You sound dumb. Like,
I still refuse to watch that movie because of that.
I'm not, guys.
I'm not.
It's never.
I'm not.
I refuse
It's
to.
never. And for
I think
what
Cooper would post about that, and I said in there, yeah, I refuse to watch this movie off his
I
dumb
saw
ass
that.
comments.
Try.
Yeah, like, nah.
I won't even, it's not even, most of the people, again, tons of the people whose opinions I respect, that even if we don't all like the same things,
Right.
there are a lot of people whose opinions I respect that were just like, yeah, this joint was 3 hours of wasted time. I just wasted, and didn't go to the movies to do it. Just watched it on Netflix. Because it was only like 2 weeks after it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so that's how you doing your bargaining deals. You did a Netflix joint because you can't do the theaters. Maybe that's why you're upset.
Yeah, because we got.
Maybe because you couldn't do what you
theaters
was
on
doing.
lock.
Because the theaters are on lock.
We got pop culture has them on lock.
Disney has them on lock. You know what I'm saying? Oh, even the trailers that came out this year were dope.
Yeah.
Top Gun, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, the new Ghostbusters.
I'm not really feeling the Wonder Woman joint yet.
I'm not either.
That joint made me upset. So that joint made me mad.
It did. It was something I saw, and I was like, web slinger.
Bro,
Are you
coming from my man Crown? What are you doing? I literally went on Facebook and was like, did this youngin' just Pitfall Harry swing like just straight lasso Indiana Jones
so,
swing?
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, huh? And then the next thing I was like,
to a
this
lightning
chick just
bolt?
swing off a lightning
To a
bolt
lightning
to
bolt?
another one. I said, oh no, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I was
I
done.
can't, yeah. I can't do it.
We let
I'm
you
not
pass in
ready.
that first movie with super speed for whatever reason.
Oh, that super
With
speed.
extra super speed.
Yeah.
That joint wasn't real.
Yeah.
That joint wasn't real.
That was Flash level speed.
We called BS. We're like, okay, okay.
We had a, yeah.
Yeah, but
It
no,
really-
I'm not letting this one fly.
Can't.
They gonna
They
try to
can't.
put her in a foot race against Soups and the Flash.
Ah, yeah, like what are you doing, dog? Like I
no.
can't. Yeah, I'm having issues with that.
I'm with you 100%.
Hey, Shazam, that joint was fire.
Dope.
That joint was fire,
Dope.
bruh. Like
That was a great great go to the movies.
this joint, this
Yeah,
year
had a good
has
time.
bangers,
Yeah, I think it's a good way to close out the decade. This was a good 2019.
bruh. Young Justice,
Finally
Came back.
Crisis.
Woo! In the middle of it. I know you've been watching. I'm waiting. I'm waiting till it's over.
I'm having a crisis.
Hey,
Fuck.
bro, I don't watch. Relax.
Okay.
I had to. Something happened. I was like, let me
Well, man,
see.
had to go
Let me see.
Okay, so you actually
For
tuned
real,
in. Okay.
for real, I did that. I had to go back.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
listen. Yeah, man, 2019 has been a stellar year for pop culture. I feel like
100%,
across the board, across all the things.
And I'm
we
pretty
like.
sure there's a lot of things we're missing. You know,
No
so it came out.
doubt.
Facts.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
But it's not enough time to sit and get to.
That's why I didn't make a
every
list.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
That
actually
list
make a
would've
list. I
kept
just kind of
going.
wanted us to have a moment to just think
Just
for a
soak it
minute,
all in. Yeah.
reflect on what's happening, a little something, what the year's been for
Rick and
us.
Morty finally came back.
Yeah, you can keep going forever. You
I know.
put out a-
That would just hit like. Yeah.
They put out a Rocco's Modern Life movie.
Yeah.
Okay? You gotta look at me like that when you do that, okay? Please don't please don't look my way and do that ever again.
Woo! All right. Yeah,
You had a
got
moment.
real.
That joke was
That was
hilarious.
a real moment. That was a real moment, man. Yeah, listen, man. 2019, I am thrilled with you. I want you to
concur.
know.
I concur.
So, on that note, I want to thank everybody for everything you've done to support us throughout the year. And the previous years. We hope that you continue to support us going forward. We got some things popping.
Big things.
Some ideas brewing.
Excited.
We are already busy next year.
Locked in.
It's just how we do.
Booked and busy.
It's just how it is. So, let us know. What are some of your favorite pop culture moments from 2019? I want to know what we missed. I want to know what we should have seen that we didn't. Please fill us in. Throw it in the comments. Let us know. We're looking forward to it. We're going to talk about games on cutscenes. So make sure you're looking out for that. With that, we are out. Toodles and loos. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.